He's here. Now, broadcasting from the underground command post, deep in the bowels of a hidden bunker, somewhere under the brick and steel of a nondescript building, we've once again made contact with our leader, Mark Levin.
Hello, my friends. This is Mark Levin. Our number, 877-381-3811. 877-381-3811. I take a lot of heat for my passion. I take a lot of heat for using humiliation to humiliate politicians and hacks that deserve it. I take a lot of heat for the substance that I bring to this program, too. Because I understand philosophy. I understand the great classics. I understand all these things. And I bring them to bear on current events. That's where the backbenchers come in. Steal as much of it as they can. But that's a side issue. Mark, your tone. Mark, the way you present issues. Mark, what a turn. Meanwhile, I asked my guys to do a little montage of the Jon Leibowitz, a.k.a. Jon Stewart show. The foul-mouthed, vile stuff that comes out of that guy's mouth. And yet everybody goes there. Brian Williams, Tom Brokaw, the pseudo-phony conservatives. They all want to be seen with this guy, even though his numbers are small. That's right, and dwindling. Maybe he has 1 or 2 million viewers. We have 7 million listeners. And they go there and they kowtow and they like to go, oh, how wonderful. For our guys to do it, it's pathetic. Pathetic. But those who are so concerned about the tone on talk radio, I want you to listen to this little clip. And by the way, we could have done days and days of this. Days and days of this. So tawdry. So low, they even bleep it on the comedy station, Comedy Central, where almost anything goes. The Jon Leibowitz, a.k.a. Jon Stewart clip, go.
You're all gonna die! Really? You heard that? Because that's insane. Holy cash in? Laugh. Actually, my real name is John Smartass Douchebag.
Wrap the reins tight around my because when I want to like a cannon. I want to be all over a goat.
That he's been
Son of a bitch!
Never. You got.
Let me tell you something. You know you have a big problem. That was the shittiest daydream I ever had. You would just shut your pie holes for 2 seconds. The Democrats will explain their plan to you. That's crazier than the shit I was saying. Except for the part where you on the post office. I don't even think could sell Eskimos they need. Insulation. It, I'm already winded.
Yeah. Imagine that. It goes on and on and on, and we can do a hell of a lot more. Maybe we will one day. But I just wanted you to know. Funny, isn't he? Oh, my God, what a gutbuster. But talk radio, oh, that sucks. Levin, the way he calls names, the way he uses humiliation, the way he talks about people's physical features. Hey, guess what? I'm going on the Jon Stewart show. Yippee, yay, yay. And then there's this stain that you just can't seem to get out of your shirt. This stain, his name is Bill Maher. No matter how much you try, no matter all the stain removers, the scrubbing, you can't get this stain off the body politic. Now, he is a lowlife. He's a lowlife. He hates his country. He hates the United States military. Hates religion, which means he hates the Declaration of Independence, which is a document of both individual and religious liberty. Did you know that? Well, I'll save that for another day so the backbenchers can use it. But I want you to understand that when you buy HBO and you tune into this guy, he has zero regard for you. None. And the fact that conservatives go on his show and help promote him, and I don't care who they are. And not only does he have a foul mouth, but he detests you, the people who make him wealthy. He lives in luxury, he's surrounded by luxury, and yet he hates those who make his luxury possible. Cut 4, go.
You know, they're talking about 60 votes. They need, forget this stuff. 60. You can't get Americans to agree on anything. 60%. 60% of people don't believe in evolution in this country. He just needs to drag them to it. Like I just said, they're stupid. Just drag them to this. Get health care done, you know, with or without them. Make the gang of 6 an offer they can't refuse. This Max Baucus guy, he needs to wake up tomorrow with an intern's head in his bed.
Good Lord.
No, I'm serious. You know, this is where, I said this months ago and people criticized me, this is where the president needs to be a little more like Bush. Bush had horrible ideas. Torture, deregulation, massive tax cuts for the rich, preemptive war, horrible ideas. But you know what? He had that swagger that said, I'm just going to get it through. Suck on it, America, if you don't like it.
So you think Obama needs to get to that level of toughness?
He needs to marry his good ideas with that kind of attitude.
Yeah, right. But Mark's too controversial. Mark's too controversial. You have a lowlife dwarf like this who feeds off the public. A lowlife dwarf like Bill Maher. And he's promoted everywhere. Whoa, hasn't he cool? Hey, I was on the Bill Maher show. Oh, wow, he was on Conan O'Brien and Larry King. Hey, he's a cool one, too. Talk radio. Or I'll speak for myself. This program, we would never sink to the sewer depths of these two losers. To these two phony snobs. Ever. Ever. And there's some on our side, too. But I'm going to behave myself today, and I won't point them out. I was watching one today who stole an entire paragraph out of my book, put it on graphics, read it out loud, but he's such a weasel. Such a weasel. He can't give attribution. You go to my website, marklevinshow.com, by the way, which is absolutely free. And I fight our corporate management, who I love, by the way, who treats me with absolute hands off. But they would love to charge for my website. I say no. I want my audience to get to the website, get to the articles, get to the information, because we're not just about showboating. We're about activism. We're about substance. You will never find me, certainly not intentionally, stealing the hard work of somebody else, pretending it's mine, regurgitating, and then not giving attribution. Never. Call it my legal training. I call it my upbringing. My parents wouldn't put up with that. You're thrown out of college for crap like that. Ask Ted Kennedy. Not in this business, boy. All right, got it off my chest. Needed to do it. Yes, he's lucky I don't call him out by name. He's got enough problems right now.